This video is not intended for conspiracy theorists. Viewer discretion advised.
With COVID vaccine shipments going to over 40,000 pharmacy locations within the US, people are starting to feel a little bit relaxed about COVID. For a good reason, right?
Starting February 11, nearly 1/3 of the US population will be expected to be vaccinated. The rest simply didn't sign up or make it in time, or anti-vaxers, or are waiting for the other people to be guinea pigs so we don't end up with any adverse effects of the vaccine. Whatever happened to this lady? This brings great relief for most US Americans, as we are currently leading the nations with the highest cases and mortality, yet we're still very distrustful people under this pandemic.
All but one of the COVID-19 vaccines that are currently in phase 3 clinical trials in the United States use 2 shots. But these cases are expected to come in phases. I mean, not only to the administration of vaccine to the populace as a whole, so this makes you still vulnerable to COVID.
In the meanwhile, we still have to take precautions like masking up, keep the sanitizer handy, keep washing your hands for the rest of your lives, and avoid these places until you are cured. And yes, this is especially hard due to traveling industries luring the contained by super discounted prices, free bags, and other offers and bargains. I mean, in the beginning of the pandemic, I once flew for $29 from Atlanta to Dallas because I just could not give up the bargain. And I know that later on this year and next year, a flight from Alabama to Mississippi will cost about $600. But this depends on the amount of passengers, social distancing, how clean the areas are, the air filtration system, and are masks even enforced. So don't even bet on the terminals and offices of Greyhound or any other transnational bus systems. COVID is a respiratory infection, so it spreads through respiratory droplets from passengers, coughing and sneezing, and can infect anyone within 2 rows. So if you are doing any obligatory traveling, please wear like 2 masks. It's not my idea. This is Dr. Fauci's idea. Most of your friends and family that you will see later on this year will probably be as plump and round as you are. So keeping this in mind, you're just like, well, I gotta work out. I gotta be fit. I gotta impress them because I am disciplined. Even under this quarantine, this pandemic, you had it under total control. But no, COVID is a respiratory infection, and the more intense your workouts are, the more sweat and breathing you just have to do. That's how your body cools down. So being in a confined and hot place makes it a perfect environment for viruses to thrive in. So, sorry, Planet Fitness. This is especially hard when you're living and or working in high rises or in the projects. Well, I mean, to tell you the truth, I've never been to a project building where the elevator actually worked anyway, but whatever. Anyway, chances are if you have a building that has more than 3 floors and there's an elevator, you don't want to walk up the steps. I mean, I barely want to walk up the stairs in my own house. But once again, small confined spaces should be avoided. So if you can't hit the gym, walking up the steps can be a great alternative. So you need to get out the house, your spouse, roommates, brothers and sisters, parents, kids, whoever, your grandmother, they're all annoying you. You miss your friends. You're like, I need to support the local restaurants and bars because they are some good people. I miss that waitress up the block. Wrong. For the exact same reasons. No. Unless you're going to a bar in Wyoming, please avoid bars. For more videos like these, please like, share, subscribe. Thank you. Help a sister out.